There's so many heavy moments. I feel like I lose my strength. I don't know how I'm gonna do this another day. But when you look into my eyes, it gives me strength. And I'll stay with you when the night gets too dark. And I'll stay with you when you can't lift your arms. I'll hold you up. I'll stay with you. 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 No matter what, in darkest nights, I'll always be by your side. No matter what, in darkest nights, I'll always be by your side. No matter what, in darkest nights, I'll always be by your side. By your side, and I'll stay with you when the night gets too dark. And I'll stay with you when you can't lift your arms. I'll hold you up, and I'll stay with you.
Hey, I am so sorry I'm late. I was watching this show called Mr. Beast, and I thought, okay, there's only 20 minutes, and everybody gets eliminated in 1 minute. Sometimes they were taking 2 people out, and the show went 5 minutes too long. I'm sorry. I didn't even pay attention to time. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm still hurting. Okay, we got a long show tonight. There's a lot to cover. I got Beautiful Bluebirds versus the Green Team versus Team Sebastian. Why? TF, can we not all agree to be on the same team, which is Team Sebastian? Okay. Now, before we go too far, I'm going to give it to you fair. The Green Team and Team Sebastian, there's really not a split line between the two because they're both Team Sebastian. But some people on the Green Team, some people that are Team Sebastian only are covering only Sebastian Rogers. I haven't seen them covering anything else. The people on the Green Team, they're covering other things. Why the fight? Exactly, Amanda Panda. Why the fight? Why? Why do you have to either be for Sebastian's mother and stepdad or for Sebastian's dad? We should all be for Sebastian. If we could all agree to come together instead of tearing each other down. Now, in honesty, I haven't seen anybody on the Green Team or Team Sebastian poke bids at the Beautiful Bluebirds. The Beautiful Bluebirds, on the other hand, I haven't seen them do anything for the Green Team or Team Sebastian, except poke digs at them. So, I mean, the people that were on the Beautiful Bluebird side that were actually out looking for Sebastian in the beginning have quit. They stopped looking for Sebastian, and it looks like they don't care about Sebastian anymore. They just want to hurt the people who are on the green team or Team Sebastian. Why? I don't know why. I don't understand why. But let me show you. Okay, first off, let me show you fair use disclaimer. Everything in here is fair use. It's all fair use. All fair use. And I'm not harming in any way anybody's content. All right. So where did I start? This one. I wish I could see what I'm looking at.
Now,
This one.
heard these streets are getting a little wild here.
Nope, I didn't go the right
You got
one.
all kinds
Hold
of
on.
crazy shit going
Yeah,
on,
there it
all
goes.
kinds of snakes just a slithering around. I heard we had a butthurt little bitch last night, a baby in last night about us, Josh. I won't say any names, Josh. Somebody was big mad about us last night, and the Greek team is really upset today. Well, they've been really upset. I'm guessing they're just still really upset, but that's alright. That's alright. Hung needs some milk. Hung needs a glass of milk. I'm a bee, she's got your, ooh, Maggie Marie got your golden bee. Look at you, girl. She's pretty somber, huh?
Looking and monitoring this case for a significant amount of time. And the only time we ever see the mom or stepdad rear their ugly head is to save
Okay.
their own hide. And I think that's the problem. And no matter what.
This lady, the lady you can see, not me, the pretty one, is Bullhorn Betty. She is, in my list, she is Team Sebastian. She's covered a couple of other cases, but her main focus is Team Sebastian. This other lady over here in the record player is Queen Bee. And I'm surprised that she's going after Bullhorn Betty because usually she's going after AWBJ.
What they say, what they do, what interview they try to explain yet again, it's falling on deaf ears. It's falling on deaf ears because many people have children that are autistic, some that are nonverbal, some that are high functioning autistic children, some that are just on the spectrum, very mild issues with autism or being on the spectrum, all the way to nonverbal, just there's a whole variety, a whole array of different, I don't know, I don't want to say diagnoses of autism, but I guess different levels of autism. I guess
Come on, Betty.
that have autistic children and grandparents, kind of fill that in. But at the end of the day, most people protect their medically needy children, and they keep them safe. They worry very heavily about bullying from school, bullying from other people. They're very, in many cases, overprotective of their medically needy child because of their disability, and they don't want anything happening to their child because they have a lot of love for their child. And when we hear this case and we see a mom and stepfather running away, not assisting, not helping, trying to throw people in jail because they see through the crap, trying to stop people from talking while being on national media or local media, trying to say that they are wanting everybody to help. Well, you know what? Everything that they've requested to help, I've done. I've never contacted these people, never seen these people, and obviously they don't want their child advocated for.
She's
Oh,
fixing
you
the.
liar, McFace. We showed you last night reaching out to Chris and talking about you wanted to be up all up in his orifices. So yeah, you did reach out to him, and yeah, you were a fucking asshole. No, you were not just trying to help, and no, you didn't do everything they fucking asked. So I don't know where the fuck you got that from, but that's the more your fucking fucked up delusional thinking there, Buster.
Trigger warning! I forgot to tell you in the beginning. The beautiful bluebirds have the foulest mouths. I don't know how that mama can get through a day without slapping them. They got foul mouths.
Which again, I don't know where in the hell you even come up with this shit from, because listen, you don't think Katie protected her child? I mean, you don't think she was doing what she could do? Do you know how many children who have autism open the door and walk the fuck out?
I hope she
Do you have
don't
any
eat her
idea,
Cheerios with that mouth.
statistically? I mean, because Sebastian's not the only person or the only child with autism who has ever opened the door and walked the fuck out. It's happened actually quite a bit. More than obviously you tend to know about.
But Sebastian didn't do
A
that.
friend of mine was talking to me about her neighbor, and he was a little boy with autism, and he would get up and unlock the doors. His mom and dad actually had to put in a certain lock because he was so smart, he would figure out how to unlock the lock. So any lock they bought, he would figure out how to unlock it. So it got to the point where they had to try and find something that he wasn't going to be able to figure out. To which they did. They finally got something. However, he had gotten out in the meantime. He had gotten out 3 or 4 times. I mean, shit, they ended up catching his ass like 4 blocks away, 5 blocks away. That was in a matter of 20, 30 minutes.
A child doesn't have to be autistic to do that.
Yeah, you little criminal out on a $20,000 bond. You fucking criminal YouTuber. How you're acting like you know what's going on.
She sounds like she's messed up.
They put themselves on this pedestal that they've done all of this stuff, and let's face it, the whole entire community has rejected these folks, except for a very limited amount of people. In
the whole entire community, you're talking about just the fucking green team, your little fucking community of fucking, I wouldn't say rejects, but I don't want to be mean. Your, little community.
I don't want to be mean.
Over there is
Cereal.
the Hate Sebastian's Mother group. Your little hate group. You guys got your hate channels. There's a hate channel tonight that's going to have a hateful guest on. It's going to be another hate channel. Since we like to say hate channel so much, it's going to be a little hate channel interview. That's what it's going to be. Just another hate channel interview.
I don't know who Queen Bee's talking about.
in the Hendersonville area. Something does not smell right. This case never passed the smell test, and people want us to act like it doesn't exist.
Well, no, it really doesn't when you have the father who, is a CO that will not take a lie detector test for the CBI. He'll take one for Nancy Grace and fall asleep. He'll take one and get inconclusive results. They said, oh, your lie detector is inconclusive, Seth Rogers. So could you please take that again? So Seth Rogers went and took a polygraph for Nancy Grace, and his first one was inconclusive because he fell asleep. So sniff that.
The man works 12-hour shifts, and they wanted him to do it right after he got off work.
Sniff. Katie and Chris went to the TBI and passed their fucking lie detector test. And spoke to the
hold it. Chris Proudfoot to this day has not taken a lie detector test. He has not taken it. And Katie says she took it, but she hasn't shown the receipt.
DA, and the DA said, hey, there's no criminal investigation. Did you hear that? The DA says there's no criminal investigation. So, out here advocating for a little boy, you're just out here advocating for the mother of a missing child to go to jail.
Show some receipts, Queen Bee.
Yes. And that will never be the case when it comes to my involvement in any missing person or missing child case. We know the law, we follow the law, and we advocate for these cases with it.
Drew fell asleep while getting red stuff because he works 12-hour shifts overnight. See? Yeah. If he'd had to take a lie detector test for any reason, he'd have fallen asleep. His body is used to going to sleep by a certain time every day when he works overnight. So when he has to be sitting there in a doctor's office or something, then his body says, it's time for me to go to sleep and you ain't moving around enough to keep me awake. So good night. I can understand that.
In those confines.
Wait, you follow the law, you
get here as soon as I could, and I had to put my son back to sleep. So they like to say I lied about that. The kid can't wake back up. Anyway, I had to get my son back in bed, and I got Craig his steak. So now that my kids are in bed and my hubby is feasting on his carcass. It's so weird when you think about like a big juicy steak. That's a carcass. Ugh. It's so good, but it's so gross at the same time when you think about it, right? He's a carnivore though. He's definitely, Craig's totally carnivore. Yeah, I had some ribeyes in the I was going to make last night. I ended up making tonight, and I whipped up. Well, I don't want to say I whipped. Know the deal. Help you, girl. Y'all, I'm not kidding. I got to tell you something. I have to tell you. And we'll pull up that Amber Alert too, and then we're going to go through the interviews with Chris and Katie and all that. I got to tell you. Oh my goodness. Last night, when we ended the stream out, we were at 500 thumbs up, right? At 500 thumbs up. When I woke up this morning, guess what? We were at like 370. YouTube, I don't know what's going on, but you take it to my thumbs up. The second time that we've dropped over 100 thumbs.
What? Are you serious?
I don't think Queen Bee has a nice bone in her body.
They never come back. I mean, make it make sense. Why? How is that happening? Remember I told you guys last night, I was like, we need like 15 more to get to 500. Well, when I woke up at 6:30 to go to get my kids ready for school, we dropped 100 thumbs up. I'm like, what? What is going on?
I want to share a video from Spitfire Spotlight. She did a video, and it's actually really good. It says, Illuminati and Cletus took to Rumble to roast Julie Skolnick. Here, I want to hear a good run.
See if I can bypass this. It's too long.
All right, that about covers it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Make sure to turn your bell notifications says, look, I'm the only one that didn't do anything to you. I'm actually going to file a civil suit against you and make you pay to defend it. Don't even care if I win. Screw filing a cease and desist. Waste of time. Stand by. I was done with you, but oh well.
You little bitch.
Barbecue Lady is a TikToker that is also a beautiful bluebird. If you want to know what a beautiful bluebird stands for, private message me and I'll tell you.
And then the next one is a cease and desist for theft.
If you know, you know.
This is Tony's. He replies, I'm the only one that didn't do anything to you. I'm actually going to file a civil suit against you and make you pay to defend it. So then I sent him Seth, and he said, I don't accept services for him. Sorry, we have no contract. And then, so that was on.
Oh, time out. He said they have no contract? Okay, all right.
Yeah, right here.
Wow.
That was June 11th. And then June 29th, and obviously you see I didn't delete nothing. I'm not a deleter. Like, I'll put my shit out there. I don't care. I don't give a shit about your phony Office Depot cease and desist letters. By the way, June 29th was the time frame that they put my mom on the live because he felt like obligated to come over. Even though he said, I got my popcorn, I'm watching this. Then he says to me, I don't give a shit about your phony Office Depot cease and desist letter. I quit speaking about you because I told you I would, and I'm a man of my word. You continue to put my name in your mouth. If you want to start this game with me again, then keep mentioning my name. There's a lot more info out there now. What happened in your childhood is sickening. No one should ever have to go through that. The man should be put down. Take that experience and use it for good. You won't have everyone standing in line to damage you.
Who's even talking about somebody's childhood experience? But question, is that like a business, like a threat saying like, I know about your childhood, I'm gonna maybe like,
So they'll threat?
yeah, like, oh, I might share it with the public type of deal? Is that like what I take it for?
No, but yes. I mean, I just think like they're just trying to expose my entire life.
You're a piece of shit, Tony. You're a fucking piece of shit. Like, it's
What
like,
trash bag ass bitch piece of shit. You
So
gnarly
that-
motherfucker. Come click the fucking link over here, Tony fucking bone.
So that was June 29th, and then July 14th, which I just have it on the next screen, says, this is your last friendly warning. If you continue to
Friendly
mention my
warning.
name,
Fuck yourself with your friendly fucking warning. Fuck you.
if you continue to mention my name when I haven't mentioned yours, your feelings will be hurt to a point you won't soon recover. I told you in a friendly way that only a tiny part of your checkered past has been revealed. Allow me to
Wow.
focus on helping a grieving father or force me to put you firmly in your place. Your choice.
He's a sick bastard. It was a veiled threat. This message confirms the veiled threat in the last
telling you
message.
he's gonna put you in your place. What a little bitch. Your
I feel
motherfucking
like I
wife
need to
that
wash
way.
my
Bitch,
mouth
she's
out
talking
with
to you
soap.
that way. Promise you that.
July 14th.
I'm getting little pain energy from this gentleman. Little pain energy.
Oh yeah, we saw it. We saw it. It's raining.
So it hangs a little to the right too. So then on July 19th, okay, I was live on my iPad, okay, and I sent this text message because someone messaged me and said that Tony, Chase, and Ocean were allegedly talking about my daughter. So I said, you guys are pathetic talking about my daughter. I'll give you a tour of my trailer in my yard tomorrow so y'all can stop running your mouth about my house, saying my house is full of dog shit and piss, whatever. You all crossed the line, you, Ocean, and Chase. And then not even seconds later, like I'm gonna say within 2 minutes.
I don't know what you guys think that you're doing.
I was live,
Hold on. I don't know what you guys think
Let me-
you're
let me
doing.
pause this. because this is the order that it happened, and I like to come correct. I'm live. It's this was actually 1:19 a.m. Someone screen recorded this. So if you go back to that picture, it was within whatever, couple minutes. So this is the call. I'm on live. He calls my phone. Someone sent this to me. So obviously, like, I didn't record his phone call. This is obviously sent to me, but it's two parts.
What you guys think that you're doing?
1 second. Air Force Vet. She said all of this has been sent to the law enforcement, so it's all been turned over to the police already.
Yes.
Hi, Reality Wins. Thank you. And I agree with you there. I don't know her. I don't watch her. I just had to use her for research today. Oh, sorry. I looked at the wrong one. This is it. I agree with you. This is her talking there. And I agree with you. And Queen Bee is not any better. in my opinion. I feel like I need to wash my mouth out with soap after listening to Queen Bee talk.
Okay, yeah, she said this to Ellie. Yep, I just went. The chat was asking and saying you should send this to law enforcement because it involves your child and stuff. But you already have, right? So you've already turned all of everything over.
Everything's been turned over.
Right, which is why there is a criminal investigation. Well, that's not the reason why, but that goes with the criminal investigation that's going on. I'm sure they put that right on in that little file.
Yeah. All right, let me start over then. It's two parts, because I don't know what you guys think that you're doing.
Hold on just a second.
No, I'm not gonna hold on. I don't know what you guys think you're doing, but you're calling my daughter fat and lazy.
Okay, you get the point with barbecue. And then
So this, I have to pull this up because I actually sent this to Sumner County Sheriff. Obviously, you can see that, well, I just put my name on there. I don't give a fuck, actually, but whatever. You need to rein in your shit, okay? Because if you want to, can you edit that out, Miss Hill?
Yeah.
And all this stuff, and you're on sex.
did you see that? Did you see that? She asked Queen Bee to edit that out. Did Queen Bee edit that out? Queen Bee is a liar. She didn't edit it out. Oh my goodness. There's the receipt. There's the receipt right there. We all have a receipt. And I've got it screenshotted. She didn't edit it out. Miss Perfect didn't do something. Excuse me. Oh, don't get me started on Queen Bee. They truly are evil souls, in my opinion. They are manipulative, deceiving to get sympathy and money. All right, let's go.
I don't care who's supporting. I give you my word. I would not.
You're interrupting me, first of all. Yeah, you had everybody else do it. You had a texting conversation with numerous people, and you said, I want you to dig up dirt on blah, 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 and I was one of them. And you guys came after me because I said an opinion that I thought Seth was taking advantage of this whole situation as a money grab. And that's what I said, and that's when the bullshit fucking started. And I'm allowed to have an opinion. Anyone is allowed to have an opinion.
Your opinion.
And that's when all the shit started. Dude, I've got so many fucking people. I've been doxxed. This is your little crew. You picked them.
It's not my way.
You talk to them all the time. You just love Ocean. These are late night girls. I mean, literally.
Who is Ocean? I don't know who Ocean is. No, what did I hear? What did I not hear? I have it on like this is like a 24-minute video. I have it. I screenshotted it on my phone and it's in my files. Yeah, but opinions are like booty holes. Most of them stink. That's right. I don't know what I just missed reality, but if it's something I need to send a file to Brittany, I'll just let me know and I'll send it to Brittany. If it'll help her in what she's going through. Go back 10 seconds. I don't know how to do that.
Blah, 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 blah. And I was one of them. And you guys had a texting conversation with numerous people, and you said, I want you to dig up dirt on blah, 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 blah. And I was one of them. And you guys came after me because I said an opinion that I thought Seth was taking advantage of this whole situation as a money grab. And that's what I said, and that's when the bullshit fucking started. And I'm allowed to have an opinion. Anyone is allowed to have an opinion.
Your opinion.
And that's when all the shit started. Dude, I've got so many fucking people. I've been doxxed. This is your little crew. You picked them.
It's not my way.
You talk to them all the time. You just love Ocean. These are late night girls. I mean, literally, like, that's all they fucking talk about is you tell me.
You said it's okay if I talk shit about people. I mean, let's get this fucking.
I don't sit all night and all day.
If you want to get trashy, let's.
Then let's get trashy, Tony. What the fuck?
Do you want me to show you what it's like when I'm involved?
Yeah, go ahead. What the fuck are you?
It proves they were out to get dirt on people. Okay, I've got it in my file, reality. If Brittany wants it, just have her here, I'll give you my email address. There you go. If Brittany wants this file, I'll send it to her. I caught that by mistake. I didn't mean to.
Gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? You can't make me cry, Tony. I don't care if I live in a fucking trailer. I'll show you my trailer tomorrow. Yeah.
She'll show the trailer tomorrow so she can have time to clean it tonight. In my opinion. She'll show the trailer tomorrow. If it was me, if somebody wanted to see, I would get on my freaking phone and I would walk through my house. Now you would see a mess. I shampooed my basement carpets though.
Yeah.
You got one of the 4 kids that you had. Good job.
My kids are all adults.
Good job, Mama.
My kids are all adults, motherfucker. I didn't lose any fucking kids, motherfucker.
Coming from a child advocate. A child involved in another missing child case. Tony, you are a fucking trash bag, bitch. All right, go ahead.
You got one of the 4 kids that you had. Good job.
My kids are all adults.
Good job, Mama.
My kids are all adults, motherfucker. I didn't lose any fucking kids, motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Tony.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you all day, dude.
Which one of them just got pregnant? One of them had to have gotten pregnant from all that. Wow. I'll see if Britt will cover this on her live. Okay. That sounds good.
You're fucking
She'd have to do it in, because I've got like 3 hours worth of video, because I go through Queen Bee, Barbecue, Every Day with Jay, Illuminati, Granny, Trisha Talks, Salty Lunatics, Elevated Truth, No Sense, and then I start with the green team. And so, hi Tanya, how are you? Thanks for being here.
Tell me a hoe?
You can't get you a man?
I don't want one.
He called me right away. So he was fucking triggered real quick. I mean, 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. This wasn't at 8 p.m.
Yeah, he sounds triggered as fuck.
You did great.
So
Yeah,
what do you
he really did with True Colors.
So when do you think he's going back to being into a court TV as his APR spokesperson? Because he didn't handle that too
I'm just
well.
over here speechless.
Like,
By the way, the night my mom was on the live with them, they all knew. And
Yeah,
he said-
that's what I'm getting ready to pull up because it's right here. I have it. Yeah, it's on the screen. It says it right here on the screen. Which,
I got my popcorn.
yep, that's exactly what it says right here. Yep.
By
That's
the
the
way-
final message.
Tanya, reality, and I caught one and reality caught one, and I didn't realize it when I was recording this. So, yeah.
I want to mention this. We saw a text from Delta and Tony talking about getting people's information and stuff like that.
Yes, I have
So,
that.
yeah, he is involved. There's text messages exchanged that anyone that talks shit about this guy, he wants to like fucking dox them out, get their background information and expose it. While he sits back and says, I had nothing to do with it. He gets other people to do his dirty work all the time.
Yeah.
Coward.
Now, I haven't heard of Tony doing that. To the best of my knowledge, Tony's been nothing but honest with Seth and helpful to Seth.
God, what a piece of shit. Okay, so yeah, so it says here, I got my popcorn.
We kind of called it from the beginning that this guy was going to be a problem.
Snacks, DoorDash. This one says ambulance.
So let
Vehicle to
me
save the puppies.
clarify what Tony's comment actually means.
Okay.
One of our people that were on our panel, part of her name it's like Midwest Snacks. And so he's making fun of her, basically calling her fat because she's door dashing or whatever. Like, anyway, it's fucking foul. Regardless, doesn't matter who the person is. To make somebody fun of somebody is just disgusting.
Was Sebastian's mother the last person to see him? Was she the last one? Was there someone else that came to the house that night? Or is there some other story? Our guests are still with us, Seth Rogers, Sebastian's father, and Tony Mathis, the family spokesperson. Seth, from your perspective, I know you've listened to every potential piece of information that's been available in this case, that's been made available.
I'll be right
To me, that thud
back.
noise, I've always
In the house, there is, my understanding is a video of potentially a vehicle back there. And there may be, some connection to that, to the house, to that vehicle. I don't know whose vehicle that is, but maybe the authorities are thinking, hey, did the father hire somebody, etc., to get the kid out of here because it's a custody problem? That's pure speculation.
Ooh, he straight up said it.
his room is on the first floor, right? So his window is accessible from the outside?
It would be, I believe, but I know law enforcement went around the house and stated that none of the windows or screens have been tampered with.
Oh,
Before,
So as good.
Sorry.
I don't know what she would classify as a thug. If I heard something that.
is it back on?
I know I'd go
Yeah.
check on him, just because I'm gonna make sure
Let me
he's
back
okay.
up.
I mean, he's got a medical condition that would.
Seth, from your perspective, I know you've listened
Sorry.
to every potential piece of information that's been available in this case, that's been made available. To me, that thud noise, I've always thought about that, what that could have been if it happened, right? What are your thoughts about Sebastian's mom? Do you believe she's the last person to see Sebastian before he disappeared?
I'd say yes. I mean, he was in her house. She's the one that put him to bed. She'd be the last person to have seen him.
There's one other huge piece of evidence potentially why they may be keeping him in the circle. In the back neighborhood behind the house, there is, my understanding is, a video of potentially a vehicle back there. And there may be, some connection to that, to the house, to that vehicle. I don't know whose vehicle that is, but maybe the authorities are thinking, hey, did the father hire somebody, etc., to get the kid out of here because it's a custody problem? That's pure speculation.
Ooh, he straight up said it.
His room is on the first floor, right? So his window is accessible from the outside?
It would be, I believe, but I know law enforcement went around the house and stated that none of the windows or screens have been tampered with.
Before,
So as good, I mean, I don't know what she would classify as a thug. If I heard something in his room, I know I'd go check on him, just because I'm gonna make sure he's okay. I mean, he's got a medical condition that would definitely mean I need to go check on him just to make sure he's okay.
and have you spoken with his mom about that night at all? Have you had any sort of conversation, either just the two of you or with other people there?
I've not had a conversation with her just alone, and probably won't.
Becoming a official member of Hooterville. Thank you so much. Hey, B-Sim, what's up? Here's the link if anybody would like to join. Let me go ahead and hit it. Now, mind you, I only have the freebie, so I can only get like 5 or 6 people up here. But if anybody would like to come up, you are more than welcome. Potato. Alabama, UA. We're going to be covering Julie Skolnick calling into the lab. And then we're going to be covering Julie and her husband, Al. So welcome in, get comfortable. It's going to be a good stream today.
Now, I think I'm going to catch her on something. I think I'm going to catch her on something in just a minute.
going to be a good stream today. You guys, okay, you know nothing about this caller, Julie. Neither do I, but we're going to be watching it today. Voodoo Blow.
Okay, I personally did not trust TikTok Julie from day one. I never cared for her. Yes, she's another beautiful bluebird.
What now? She who sees, I love it. Thank you for being a cooter for 4 months. Cooterville Dispensary is here. I saw the sheriff is here to hold things down, make sure everybody's behaving.
Makes me want to sing that song, Petticoat Junction.
That's very important. Irish Eyes, 5.
Sweet Soul says tonight's topics: dog throw up, farts, and what about fire? Don't forget gasoline fires. Okay. Yeah, we're all back. All right, so I don't know. I want to preface this by saying that I don't have anything against this lady. I've seen her show. I've never seen like a full show of her, but I know she's backed me in some stuff before. And I know that she gets just pounced on. I've seen that. So I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to do that. I don't want people to be like really mean. I don't want people to be mean in the chat. You know, you guys can mock yourself like this, but or me. I haven't. I'm just curious. I started. People were like, "What the hell is it?" I don't know.
Yeah, Josh covered. I'm not going to show all of it.
He pissed her off, and then I'm sure that Tony. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I don't care. You do whatever you want.
The only thing I know, because I don't follow TikTok, Julie, the only thing I know about it is I was watching Smiley one day, and Smiley was covering something about her and Josh happened to be in the same chat, and something happened, and I had to leave, and I didn't get to see the whole thing, and Cooterville must, yeah, really, it smells pretty in the summertime. There you go. But anyway, so I don't know what all went on, and I didn't. And when Brittany was covering it the other night, sadly, I fell asleep, so I still don't know.
Kind of mocking on you. I mean, I prefer if you did, but I know you guys are kind of close.
Good morning, Runs with Scissors. Good morning, Springtime.
And
Jillian.
all right, so the lady's name is Julie Skolnick. That's her channel. And I'm gonna talk.
Why does he have himself all transparent up at the top?
See, she's just
No idea who this is. When she covers the Sebastian Rogers case, I think she's a local. But
she's not a local. What are you talking about?
But I don't know. I don't know what she's mad at. I haven't seen this. I've seen just from what I was told.
You were told by who? Who were you told by? Because you don't even know where she lives. And she's been very open about where she lives. So who told you to do this?
my question is, what has Josh ever done to anybody? Every time I've ever seen Josh, he's always been nice. Even when he's being not nice, he's nice about it. Right. I don't watch Josh very often, but it was only a thought, Jay. Jeez, you grumpy. Yeah, there you go.
Too much. Black door now. She's not local? Okay.
See, why is she mad about Julie having a black
door? His fucking door is clean, Josh. Look at his with stickers on it like he's 12. Who puts stickers on doors unless you're a little fucking kid?
You know what, Jay? That could have been Josh's bedroom when he was 12. How do you know that he didn't take over his parents' house when he became an adult? How do you know he doesn't have his sound booth in his bedroom from when he was a child? Why do you want to be ugly to him because there's stickers on the back of his door? Did your children never put stickers on one of your doors, or do you have children? Who has time? Right. Who has to nitpick so much?
And there's filth all around his doorknobs. And I'm talking about the one on the door.
Freaking out, dude. Whatever. Here we go.
Scum. Hey, Maggie. Good morning. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
You put one in the chat, you can hear me. I don't want to start talking without knowing my microphone is working.
All right. I'm going to start skipping through this. Because he's boring as fuck.
Said. One more question, I'll let you understand. One more question.
Oh, shit. What's wrong with her husband? I think she could be. Oh, sucking she is. Yeah, if you would. Casey is, it's gone. All right, back to.
So he wanted the one with her husband. You can't even talk without being out of breath. But it's gone and he can't get it. So he goes back to this one. Good morning, Trixie and Rakin and everybody else coming in. Tiff, Cinda.
Take a look at my thumbnail. She's the only one I got old. That's all right, no worries. We're very, I wasn't say gender fluid, we're fluid here, you know? It's an evolving
Fluid?
show. Yeah,
What?
We're live.
Wait, what?
Now listen to what Jay says. She is. Now we thought she was nasty before. Listen to what Jay's about to say. Just makes you want to hurl.
Evolving show. We're very, I wasn't say gender fluid, we're fluid.
We're gender fluid? What does that mean, y'all? What's gender fluid?
You know?
And what does that have to do with Julie?
It's an evolving show. Yeah, it's live. We're live.
Harley is on here. Hey, Kathy and Lady Roses.
He's trying to say we're going with the flow and learning as we go, and she's getting all nasty about it. She's all vile. Oh.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not bashing. This is not a bash session. It's just not gonna be that. I don't know this lady. I don't know anything about her. I've seen people go at her.
Why are you
before, and I'm
covering
not-
her?
Like, that's not.
You've seen people go at her, but you don't know who she is. Why are you lying? And why are you covering her if you don't know who she is? Were you told to by the green team? Josh, we need you to go after and review this Julie to get her to shut up.
Nobody on the
I'm just
green
curious.
team ever said
happened?
that.
And so, and maybe,
Ask Tony,
maybe someday,
idiot.
Maybe I'll realize something, and I will heal these people of
What?
whatever's ailing them. I will be the great unifier here, hopefully. That's my goal. Don't expect it to happen, but that's my goal.
If you didn't see my thumbnail,
The saboteur of Sumner County, Tennessee, Sebastian Rogers Home. Oh, I'm helping. That's what I'm here to do. I'm all about.
I called it the saboteur.
I don't know where to, I don't know where to even start here. I mean, this is a hell of a starting place.
Of Sumner County, Tennessee. Detective Brandon Carter. Your Sebastian Rogers tips go poof. Your Sebastian Rogers tips go poof. Now, I've asked you guys before.
I've worked really hard on thumbnails too. They never seem to satisfy me though.
I saw that, Kelly. Thank you very much. I saw it.
I see to.
Lady Rose is in Wisconsin. Have you ever heard that SFN?
He works really hard on thumbnails. You guys want to see his thumbnail for this live, by the way?
No.
Let's take a look real quickly. The lab after dark. Let's see. I guess we have to click on his stupid channel. Like he lives near LA. Look at the LA. He doesn't even live near LA.
It doesn't have anything to do with LA. Lab after dark. Dumb.
Hey, this dude would get eaten up in LA. But yeah, here it is, right here. This one. This one right here that I'm pointing my mouse at. The second one in.
This one
That's
here.
his thumbnail that he worked so hard on. Look, he's in a karate outfit. And look, it's not even him. It's AI Josh. Now look at the one before it. Look at, who is he? Lore Lodge? Look at him in 270. Look at him in 270. Look at Lore Lodge. I want to be in the Lore Lodge. Can we go searching? Can we go searching for Sasquatch? Yeah, he works on thumbnails too, and they never satisfy him. You know why? Because he still looks like a chomo.
Oh, I heard exactly what you.
She just called Josh a chomo. Did you hear that? Yeah, I know that. I know that, Amanda. I know that. But he's using it, he's just using the same font. Maybe he does like the LA Lakers, but it fits for Lab After Dark. So here's a question. She has doxed and went real life on so many in this case on the Proudfoot side and hope they go after her legally. She's in the wrong here. Now, who would she be? Would she be Jay or would she be Julie? Why is she blaming Britt? Listen to all these defaming fools. Yeah, this one is Cluminati that's going after Britt. Oh, Julie? Yeah, see, I didn't ever care for Julie. I didn't care for Julie. She came in the middle of the Sebastian Rogers case and tried to take over the whole case. She tried to take it. That's the impression I got from her. And I'm sorry, I'm going to put this much jealousy because here I am sitting over here on my table trying to figure it out. And I'm getting very slowly getting anywhere. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And I'm doing the work, but I'm not trying to come in and take over and trying to profit off of Sebastian Rogers. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Brittany's trying to profit off of Sebastian or that Justin's trying to profit off of Sebastian or anything like that. They're trying to profit off of true crime. They just happen to be covering Sebastian. The people on the beautiful Blue Jays, they're trying to profit off of poor little Sebastian. They're not even, their heart's not in the right place. On the green team and Team Sebastian, their heart is in the right place. True crime, yes. I figured out 2 months ago I can't support her, sorry, being honest. Then all this now woke me even more. Yes, I agree. Okay, let's see what Clueless Minotti has to say about Brittany.
You said, don't come over here starting. You also need to take back that I talked about your kid. I'm glad you're here. I didn't talk about your daughter. I read a comment in my chat. One comment in my chat that said,
that's what I thought. I knew I wasn't fucking crazy that they go to Betty or they're in Betty's crew. I thought so. Well, there's more than one Mike, though. Mike loves whoever's chatting then. Oh,
who's Mike?
Chameleons.
said something about your daughter. I read it. I moved on. I didn't ask questions. I didn't elaborate. And you used me reading a comment to manipulate your audience to say that I talk about your kid. Why are you looking at my windows, nonsense? Why are you focused on my house?
Oh, okay.
For the record, to answer your question, I'll tell you right here to you. My house isn't blacked out. It's called blackout curtains. They're hanging in my office and they're hanging in my kids' room. Do you have a problem with that?
They're hanging in my master bedroom in my house because that used to be my husband and I's bedroom, and he worked the night shift, so he had to sleep the day shift. So we put blackout curtains in that bedroom before we moved to the basement. So my sister bought them for me. So yeah, I can understand blackout curtains. They are awesome. Especially when your window's on the east side of the house. They're in your whole house, Manda Panda? Yeah. Of course, where you are, the sun comes in all the way around no matter what time of day it is. You're down in Arkansas where they don't believe in trees. Unless they're mulberries in the backyard.
Do I have to explain to you every?
Is she put this bitch sped up? I ain't never heard her talk that fast.
I have no idea. But that shit was funny as fuck to me when she said, "Why are you looking in my windows?"
Yeah, I'm not split that actually. How old is the Captain D's? Happy 3-month anniversary. You are both awesome. You both are awesome. I'm the one from Boston. We say Kahi, aka Carhartt.
Hi.
Kahi. I wish I could talk that way. Natural, you know what I mean? But I will say this. I always see stars too. I'm like,
they're trying to say that's not okay. Why is she saying Britt has blackout curtains? Who's creeping around Britt's house? Oh, she'll get there. I'm going to do nonsense in a little bit, and she'll say something about those curtains. I have blackout curtains too. They help conserve it. Yes, they do. They do. Cluminati, she is, I'm going to back this up 10 seconds. She's talking about Brittany's accent. And she's saying Brittany's accent's fake. And look at this picture. Brittany's hair looks absolutely beautiful in this picture of Brittany. They're going to put her down and say her hair looks greasy and dirty and that Brittany don't bathe. It's just, they're just, let me back it up 10 seconds.
Hi. I wish I could talk that way. Natural, you know what I mean? But I will say this. I always see stars too. I'm like, you have to open your mouth a lot to talk like that. Because when I do it, I do ha. Like I have to. But I wonder, like, do they just regular, right? Like the way
Their almost are the same as ours, but they just comes out different. Is that what
right.
Yeah.
Every move I make in my own life, first off, I never once mentioned you manipulating over the loss of your mom. That's exactly what you fucking did. Go back. When I said that I was having a hard time nonsense, that was about my mother. You know, you just said it 2 days ago. That was about my mom. My audience knows this. I told them this. This has been a rough month because it's the month that she died and it's the month of her birthday. Said you took your card off after, and I fucking did. I did take my card. That's two separate things that you're talking about. Two separate things. When you were saying that I was manipulating for the freaking membership because I was sad, I didn't have shit to do with memberships. I was going to get memberships, and I took my card off of Google. I buy memberships for my subscribers all the time. Not that I owe you anything. I don't owe you shit. Nothing.
That shit fucking.
What is all that fucking noise? It must be Trisha.
Maybe. Yeah. That shit fucking killed me when she said, "I took my card off of Google."
My joke is, thank you for the super chat. Where's that wirehead? That's the stupidest shit, too. Wirehead?
Go clarify with your freaking chat that I wasn't talking about your kid.
I love the way people talk in the South. My problem is, I grew up here in Kansas, and we don't talk really fast here. So we don't listen really fast here. Not that we're slow or anything. But people down in Arkansas, when I first moved down there, I could not understand anything anybody was saying because they were talking so fast. And then I come back up here and I couldn't understand anything anybody's saying up here. So it's all about where you go. I mean, if you wanted to talk about accents, I was born in California. The first 7 years was in Washington State. Then I was in Kansas till I was 18. Then I moved to Arkansas. Then I moved to Missouri. And then 3 years ago, I moved back to Kansas. So I don't have an accent from anywhere. It's all messed up. So that's just the way I am. I talk the way I talk. Sometimes I sound Southern. Sometimes I sound like I got cotton in my mouth. So that's just me. We in Georgia are about manners, politeness, and being helpful. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's anybody short of the Kansas-Nebraska border. Boom. That's the way I say it. You could ask Manda Panda. They're raised to be polite down there in Arkansas.
And stop using that, some bullshit, me reading my comment section to say that I'm talking about your kids, Becky.
With the good hair. That's some funny shit. Tia Dash, Decipher thing for super chat. I woke up my husband laughing so damn hard at TV last night. Right? She doesn't look as old as she is, I don't think. The fupa yeast, idiot, not belly button. Ugh, that's so gross. Why? That's so nasty. I don't know which one of you bitches typed that last night, but F you for that, and I mean that for real. I don't know why in the hell. Ugh.
She's not going to hurt me. I'm just going to clap back at her.
She looks like somebody took her eyes and went.
Set my ass down when I walk. Tommy loves my big ass nonsense. At least I have one. At least I'm not shaped like a man. Weirdo.
This bitch is literally clapping. Like her ass. And she wasn't talking about.
She's fixing to go ugly on Brittany. If Brittany watches this, I hope Brittany doesn't watch this.
That's your fucking ass. She was talking about the front, idiot. She's so fucking stupid. Charlie Ann, thank you for the super chat. Does anyone know where BJ's very condescending mouthpiece mischief is? Asking for a friend. Kid Moon and Kim replace her. Oh, that's a good. I have not seen no pom pom head on there in a minute. I bet she couldn't take it. Them bitches can't talk when them two are up there.
Unbelievable.
Here
She
we go.
thinks she's going to hurt me. She's not going to hurt me. I'm just going to clap back at her ass.
Yeah, reality, I've heard that. I have heard that. When my husband and I hadn't seen each other for several years, and he found me on Facebook, he was married. And I was like, okay, I'll be your friend, but we ain't having any conversation that does not include your wife because I am not that person. His wife came on to Facebook and she went all kinds of ugly on me, pretending to be him. And she went all kinds of ugly on me. And I said, okay, you're the one that found me. If you don't want to be friends, that's on you, not me. 2 years later, he calls me out of the blue. And he says, guess what I'm doing? I said, I don't know. What are you doing? He said, I'm signing my divorce papers. I said, I ain't had nothing to do with it. I haven't talked to you in 2 years. I didn't even know you were having problems. He got divorced, and a year later, we got married. We've known each other since we were 7 years old. I mean, we've been best friends pretty much all our life.
Like you said,
She said, I'm going to clap back at her. She's going to walk towards you, guys. Then run. If you could see what he just did in the background. Do not talk to me the rest of the night. Walk towards you, guys. Then run.
That's right, reality. So, and my mom always said, if a man will cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. I don't want my husband cheating on me, so I wasn't giving him a chance to cheat with me. So I was single. I knew I didn't have no problem. I didn't get in his way at all of his marriage. I didn't even really know his wife's name until after they were divorced. So I had nothing to do with it. She's remarried now, and he's very happily married, 14 years now. And believe it or not, less than a month ago, she called him. She tried to say it's because she just found out that his mother passed away. His mother passed away in 2020. And then he said, thank you, he's been nice. He called, told me about it, whatever. She tried to call him 3 days in a row after that, and he wouldn't answer the phone. He says, I'm not getting in the middle of that. And he told me about it every single time. So, I mean, if you're going to be married to an over-the-road truck driver, you have to have trust. I'm just saying.
If you could see what he just did in the background. Do not talk to me the rest of the night.
She goes slap her thighs with her poopa sitting in the chair like a warning sign, like a fucking bird.
Like
Kicks it.
Are you hot, Fred? Ouch.
They are so mean.
How about a shake? Ouch.
She's so out of shape, she can't laugh.
Why can I picture that?
You're gonna hear, I'm warning you.
Ooh, fuck, ouch. Ow. I can't breathe. Inside of a certain food object, and I'm gonna make my own version of the falupa. The chupacabra. Those things scare me, I'm not gonna lie. Chupacabra scare the fuck out of me. I think a chupacabra would too, but those things are scary.
And now, heard these streets are getting a little wild here.
I don't know how we
got
got back on Queen
Bee.
Bee.
Shit going on, all kinds of snakes just a swimming
Somebody
around.
must be covering her.
I heard we had a butthurt little bitch last night. The baby in last night about us, Josh. I won't say any names, Josh.
I started this one over again. Okay, that's the end of that. Okay. Amanda Panda? Was that you? Yeah. She said, oh my gosh, she's bigger than anyone I've seen on here. Want to talk about someone like that, and yours is probably 15 pounds alone. Wait till the RICO is in the court of law. They won't be laughing at it. Exactly. Now I have never listened to all it, because I know people have gone over the RICO and all that stuff. And different people have talked about this is this, and this is this, this is this, and this person's this. The last thing I listened to about the RICO, because Brittany said when this all happened that she couldn't talk about it. So Brittany said she couldn't talk about it. So I didn't feel like it was my place to listen about it. When it's time for us to know, we will know. Okay, that's the way I feel about it. Until then, it's none of my dadgum business. None of my business. See? None of my business. Okay, now. But what I did hear was that it was, now I probably have 2 or 3 court cases mixed up. I think it's Queen Bee and Barbecue, and then they're against Bullhorn Betty, and then there's the At Night team and Brittany and some other people that, and plus there's 50 people somewhere else that were yet to be named And then I saw Dolly and everybody else was trying, and Dolly and Granny's watching, and everybody was trying to get themselves thrown into the RICO. And that's when I saw everybody starting to attack Brittany, like Brittany was in charge of it. And it was all Brittany's fault that there was even a RICO. So I don't even understand it. It's not my business. I'm probably got 2 court cases mixed up together. And that's why it's best for me just to stay out of that kind of mess. Because if I don't know what I'm talking about, it's best if I don't talk about it. They're all in it. There wasn't a comment. Oh, that was Reality said something about it. See right here? Reality would never block you. Reality would never block you. She can't block you. You're a mod. Reality can't block a mod. Okay, now we're going to go and we're going to see what is, let's see, who did I just do? I just did Clue, so we're going to start with, okay, it's 7:15. Do you want me to come back with part 2 tomorrow? Because I still got Granny's Watching, Trisha, Salty, Elevated Truth, and No Sense to go through tonight, and that's probably another hour's worth. And Brittany's coming on in about half an hour, I think. See, Manda Panda, reality wouldn't block you. Okay, that's what I'm going to do, because I have, I don't know how long, probably about another hour on the beautiful bluebirds. And then we're going to go to the green team and Team Sebastian. So I'll start that tomorrow. But that was one whole video clip. So reality, if Brittany wants to cover this part tonight, it's just 1 hour and 20 minutes, and she's welcome to skip it. She's welcome to use anything she wants out of it, because I think, like you said, there's some information in there that might be helpful for her in the future. So do something nice for somebody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Do something nice for someone, even if it's just make them smile. Get Locker. I'll see you tomorrow night for part 2.